I'm really bad at Bedwars, and if I'm really bad at something, I want to make it easier, right? No, I want to make Bedwars as hard as I possibly can. So I thought, how can I make it impossible to win? That's simple. Just make it so that I can only use gold. That should make it a lot harder. Make sure to stick around to the end to see the stats for all 10 of my games.
Game 1, I had already done a few practice rounds of this before what you were seeing on screen. The gold takes so long to come in, so by the time I had built a bed defense, the game could already be over. That's alright, I'm used to it. By this point in the game, I was surprised that no one had rushed me and thrown me off the map yet. Obviously, during this fight, I was outclassed and outgeared. Here I tried bringing white into my grave with me, but that didn't quite work out, and then right as I respawn, I get comboed into heaven. Game 2, I'm feeling extra motivated and ready to win. I don't know why, I just feel like winning is actually possible. I really don't want to bore you, so I'll just get straight to the good bits, aka the bit where I get cyberbullied by a 5-year-old. Look, Gray just jumps down on me, and I can't do anything. I couldn't even get a single hit. And then my bed gets destroyed, and then I get destroyed, and then my ego gets destroyed, and then I start to wonder if that 5-year-old could even be hacking, or if he just has a really good gaming chair. Each game is basically the same at this point. Get 4 gold, defend the bed, start bridging, get rushed by a no-lifer, my bed gets destroyed, I respawn, and then lose. Sometimes it has an extra PvP encounter or two in the middle. And as you can see, that's exactly what happens here. I try to hit the no-lifer off the map, but instead he hits me off the map and destroys my bed right as I die. Game 4 was actually a long and interesting game where I had some decent fights with my neighbor. Now they're speed bridging like an absolute boss, and I was worried until we have a battle, where we kill each other at the exact same time. After respawning and buying some wood, I made a beautiful bridge to connect theirs, and then there was a functioning trade route where all we traded was kills. After sneaking on top of my neighbor's house, he threw a rope around my neck and choked me to death in his front garden where everyone could see. I needed to get revenge, I absolutely had to, but sadly that didn't happen, and my neighbor just ended up embarrassing me. That's fine, I'll respawn. Actually, no, I won't because my bed's destroyed. I got one last kill and then I got comboed to outer space. Game 5 was one of those games where my neighbor makes me wonder how I was even able to open the Minecraft launcher. I think last time I opened Minecraft I had to get my friends to do it for me because I'm that clumsy. Now Alk was rushing me, so I decided to tower up so that I wouldn't have to jump. Maybe I'll win this one with luck, but then somehow I got struck. I think it's because I suck, and I screamed, "Ah, fuck." Hey, if there's any poets watching, you can hire me. I'm a very skilled poet and would love to write you some poetry. For game 6, I was minding my own business, bridging towards my neighbor Red, but what I didn't know was that Red was also bridging towards me. Then he backstabbed me in the heart. Hang on, what? That doesn't make any sense. My neighbor decided to wait outside my front door with a knife, but luckily I also had a knife, so we had a very close knife battle. And now he's dropping explosives on my bed, so I have to recover my bed. But right as I finish that, he jumps down and absolutely combos me into oblivion, and he finally destroys my bed. Then he gets a little cocky and tries to stab me, but I stab him first, and then he starts throwing grenades at me, but because I'm a pro gamer, I pressed the wrong key and slipped into the void. I was starting to get bored of this challenge by game 7, and I really wanted to use iron, but I managed to overcome my boredom by thinking about the 2 likes that this video might get if I pushed through to the end. That's right, my goal for this video is 2 likes, so if you like the video, you are really helping me reach that goal. Also, I would appreciate it if you left a PvP comment explaining how to get more epic kills like that one I just got, and how to not randomly fall into the void. Game 8, I decided to cut the bit where I defend my bed because I know you find that boring. Instead, I jumped straight to the all too familiar scene of my death, because I know that's exactly why you are still watching this video. You just want to see me fail, and fail I did, because it makes good content and because I can't do any better. Here Blue is bridging towards me, and after about 10 minutes of waiting for this snail, he jumps over my head to try and destroy my bed, and in a desperate attempt to salvage this game, I go in for a worthless battle which I come out of dead. Then he destroys my bed, and from Pink I fled, finding Blue in my garden shed, and he jumps down from overhead, and now Blue seems to be dead, but then Pink chopped off my head. Game 10 was the final game, and I was hoping for a win, but I quickly realized that my dream of winning a Bedwars game with only gold will never come true. I think it's just because of either my non-existent setup, or what some might call a skill issue.